And so right there, you would call that the breakdown or the bridge, and they were doing it lower down in their range. That helps to kind of jump into that final chorus drop, whatever you want to term it as.
Run, run, lost boy, they say to me.
So today I'm wearing glasses because I've got a sty on the top of my eye. I can't wear my contacts right now. So that's the reason why I'm stuck with these. So let's jump into this. Nice. So I'm liking those runs that they're doing there. Everything's been in their chest. It's a bit of a breathy chest voice, but it's really fast paced because, you know, this is definitely an upbeat pop song, keeping it going really fast. Nice. Okay, so now they're probably a pre-chorus. I haven't heard the full song yet, so I don't know the exact setup of the song, but it sounds like they're in a pre-chorus right now, and they're doing a arpeggio upwards to their mix.
If you want to see an uncut version of this video, check out the link in the description.
I really like that drop, the instrumental drop, the vocals in the drop. It's awesome. So this is very often the case in a lot of EDM nowadays, that the chorus, I mean, where normally within a pop song, the chorus is like the pinnacle, and it's like that build up to that kind of most intense part of the song. Whereas here you've got that build up, but then the drop itself is like the instrumentals are the focal point, and the vocal kind of is a little bit more chilled out. It's not quite in like their high mix. So that's kind of what we're hearing here. The pre-chorus or the build up to the drop was where they were kind of singing up higher in their range, and now they're dropped back down. If you're interested in learning more on how to sing, I created a resource that I wish would have been around when I was starting to sing. With the subscription I've created, you get access to all of the courses that I've created and more that are coming. You get access to all of my private lesson recordings that I have from other students, so you can learn vicariously through them. And you get monthly one-on-one lessons with me. All of this is available for one low monthly price, and it's a very well-rounded approach to learn how to sing. Click the link down below to get access now. Alright, so we've got a rap piece coming in here. It's kind of like a melodic rap, so definitely has some sort of sung elements to it. Really great performance overall. I'm really excited to hear how they're going to do this live. Probably going to do it really well, but it's a very fast-paced song, requires a lot of energy and a lot of stamina to be able to get through this, especially with the higher notes in that pre-chorus or build up to the drop, however you want to term it. Wow, there's a lot going on. Like, it's a very kind of, like, they've got a lot of jumps in this drop. So it goes from low down in the range to very high very quickly. And it's doing a lot of those kind of jumps between. So they've definitely found a theme overall for the music video that fits the lightheartedness of the song with the animation that they've got going and the very bright, vibrant colors. It really suits the song. And so right there, you would call that the breakdown or the bridge, and they were doing it lower down in their range. That helps to kind of jump into that final chorus drop, whatever you want to term it as. I really like that. That part is, I really like the release of that and how they kind of sandwich that in between a mix and chest voice. So they're really, in this chorus, getting a whole bunch, all of the different aspects of their voice, all the colors they could be singing with into one chorus drop, however you want to term it. So I think I would term this like a post-chorus. So it's like the chorus happened just now, and now this is always like at the end of the chorus. So if I had to like build a structure for this song, it was like verse, pre-chorus or pre-drop, drop, and then post drop, and then back into it, and then a bridge in the middle. So this is like a little bit different than the average pop song. I would say the average pop song doesn't have that post chorus like this does. It's just another opportunity to throw in another hook for it to get stuck further in your head all day long. Nice, I'm a fan of that song. Let's check out the live version. All right, well, I'm taking this first one. Hopefully it is live and the right one.
So, he decided to hide himself away in a place where there was no one.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is a preamble to explain what's going on in the song. I didn't understand any of the lyrics, and I didn't have English subtitles, so I couldn't quite figure it out. So not 100% sure what is actually the content of the song. I mean, I could definitely hear the horns aspect in the animation that they were doing, so I definitely saw that.
The boys recognized each other, and now they are not alone anymore. The story of these special boys will continue.
Okay. Okay, so it seems like just from what I'm piecing together here, is this the debut of this song? Like this is the first time they're performing it live? I'm not sure, but with the amount of movement that they're doing around the stage and how clean and pristine their vocal is and how you're not hearing any like, bangs into the mic or breaths into the mic. It's all sounding so pristine, like almost too pristine. I don't know if this is a live vocal. Not sure. Sounds so perfect. Okay, this one sounds way too perfect. Let me see if there's another one. This one looks more live. Let's check it out. Okay. Yes, there, okay. Now I'm hearing real voices. This is actually a really good comparison between what the first performance was and now here. Here you hear a little bit of a lowered volume on that mic, which tells you that the sound engineer needs to balance that out a little bit more so that you can hear him a little better. But these types of small imperfections are, going to happen when it comes to, performances like this, because, depending on how far away that mic is from their mouth, it's going to affect the volume, the relative volume, and you're going to hear that difference. Whereas if it's all like perfectly pristine, clean, clear vocals, it tells you it's probably not real. Like if it's too good to be true, probably is. Yeah, so you can hear how they have a backing track that is like guiding them, and then they're singing on top of that. Overall, the choreography is incredible. The vocals, from what I'm hearing, are sounding on point. They sound a little bit drowned out by the backing vocal that is kind of backing them up. So I would like to hear more of their real vocal coming through. That sounds like that's being drowned to my ear. That's awesome how they all moved together there. That was so cool. Maybe you guys can let me know, but do they have dedicated rappers like BTS does? Or is it like, some of the singers take on rapping roles within the song? It doesn't sound like they have dedicated rappers, because if I'm not mistaken, that guy was singing before also. You'll let me know in the comments. So they like to use a lot of really, really bright vowels. And what I mean by bright vowels is you can see the corners of their lips going outwards. And when we do that, that actually raises the larynx a little bit. So for a lot of beginning singers, I try to dissuade them from going with the corners of the lips coming up because it's so much harder to find release and relaxation in the throat when the larynx is jumping up. So just like to give you an example of what a high larynx sounds like. When I talk like this, that's like a high larynx. When I talk like this, it's a low larynx. It's kind of hard to find this type of position while still keeping everything relaxed. So they're able to do it because they have a lot of training behind them and they have a certain amount of talent that they're starting with, which goes a long, long way. It's definitely not for a beginner to start off that way. That's why I like to get any beginner singers that I'm teaching, I get them to narrow their vowels a little bit more. Once they find the release there, then they can start to open up and find brighter vowels. All right, so this part you could definitely also hear that it is live because their vocals are not perfectly compressed to the point where you can hear everything. You can hear that their vocal is lowered in the mix. Can't quite hear it 100% over the music. But definitely this drop is heavily backed up. Like there's a lot of backing vocal that is helping them out. Awesome. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button down below. It helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. If you want to see more videos like this, you see it? That one. Click that one. You're going to like it.